Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into another video on the Stony River channel. Today I'd like to talk about a product by a company called Granite, specifically their eVent sill nylon compression dry sacks here. If you're unfamiliar with Granite, they're a company based out of Two Harbors, Minnesota, so based out of northern Minnesota. And they make a lot of different gear, a lot of packs and packing systems and stuff like that, geared toward ultralight backpacking, canoe camping, and then just general compression sacks and dry sacks and things of that nature. They've been around for a while. High quality. My backpack is Granite gear. I have a number of other items by them. I recommend them. They make most of their stuff overseas. However, I think the stuff they do produce for the military is made in America, but the vast majority of their products are made overseas. They're still extremely high quality and they're a pretty affordable price point. These I've had before, but I've used before. I never had my own, so I bought a couple of these guys. So these are once again the eVent sill dry compression dry sacks, right? So this was waterproof, not recommended for submersion, so you can't just like dunk it in a lake and expect it to keep it dry. But if you keep it in your pack and it rains, it should keep your contents dry. It's I think it's mostly really geared toward like on a backpacking trip, like clothing or a sleeping bag. That's what I've used it for, and that's what I'll demonstrate. They make 4 sizes of this particular model, the eVent sill nylon compression dry sack. This is the smallest one. This is 10 liters, and it's very lightweight. I think they call them the line lock compression system. You can see and I'll demonstrate this, I'll fill this, but everything is very lightweight and simple. This is the 10 liter. They make a 13, an 18, and a 25 liter. And just for weight comparisons, the 10 liter, this one, the smallest one, is only 2.8 ounces. The biggest one, the 25 liter, is 3.8 ounces. So it's made of 30D sill nylon, high quality, lightweight, everything is simple, no frills. And I'm going to demonstrate this. It comes in 2 colors, green and yellow. I got one of each. I got both the 10 liter. I felt like that was good for that sleeping bag size or like a weekend or a 3-4 day backpacking trip with clothing. And those are really the things that I've used these before, but I didn't actually own any of my own, and it inspired me. Last time I was in Isle Royale, it just rained the whole time and everything got wet, and it's just like clothing and sleeping bags, you just want that to remain dry, and these can help you do that. Price wise, for the 10 liter one, this one here, on their website's like $22. I'm sure it varies, and then you have to factor in shipping and all that. So they're not cheap, but they're not going to break your bank. I feel like once you have these things, they'll last you years and years. So it's a worthy investment, and I would say clothing and a sleeping bag would be the obvious applications for this eVent sill Granite gear compression dry sack. Let's fill it with a sleeping bag, and let's fill it with a small amount of clothing and kind of see how it all cinches down and how it fits when it's filled. Alright, first I'm going to just fill one of these with a sleeping bag. I'm going to use like a 40-degree sleeping bag. That'd be like my typical summer bag. I think that's a good size. I do have some winter bags that are a little more bulky, but here's just a small Marmot sleeping bag. We'll stuff this sack, kind of see how it fits when it's all cinched down and so on. So let's do this real quick. Once again, it's important to keep these items dry. It's not fun to crawl into a wet sleeping bag after a long day of hiking. No one likes that. So just gonna scrunch this down in there. It does have like a sort of a rim type thing here. It's probably hard to see, but there's like some plasticky material that kind of allows you to like cinch it, roll it down, like a roll top, I guess. And here's the specs with the label. This is the extra small size, once again the 10 liter, also available 13, 18, 25 liters. So this little piece of embedded plastic allows you to kind of cinch it down, so I'm just going to roll it down. It allows you to like vent air out the bottom, which is kind of cool. So you can really cinch it down. Yeah, I'm not going to go crazy with this, but you get the point, and then you can kind of see how it clamps together here. Just with a really small, ultra lightweight buckle there. So I'm just going to clamp that together, clip that together, I should say. And then you can really get crazy with the top part here. Sometimes this can be like a mind confusion. I was going to use another word there, but sort of aligning it so that you can cinch it down. You just have to look at it and think. There we go. Get that over the top. Here we are. There we go. So you can kind of see how that fits over the top, and then these line lock compression system here, you can just cinch it. So once again, this is a 40-degree sleeping bag. It's not the biggest, but I mean, you can really compress it down and keep it dry. I mean, your pack could probably get soaked in the rain, and this will stay dry. You don't want to dump it in the lake. Once again, not recommended for submersion. I mean, I'll wrench down on it a little more here, but kind of get the idea there. There we go. There's a sleeping bag, and it's dry. It's gonna stay dry. So that's one application for these compression dry sacks by Granite Gear, the eVent sill. I'll show another example of my other one with some clothing in it here. So here's the yellow one I have. I just kind of grabbed some stuff. This is just all hypothetical here, but I just thought maybe like a small backpacking trip what I would bring. I got to put a rain jacket in the bottom first. Probably shouldn't put this in the bottom. Actually, I'm not going to do that. It's dumb and not good advice, but put the rain jacket in the top here. Just put some underwear and a wool shirt here, base layer. This would be like a weekend backpacking trip. A couple pairs of socks, some pants and some socks. Once again, this is all hypothetical. Most of the stuff I'd be wearing. I'm pretty minimalist when it comes to clothing, but I'm just throwing it in there for demonstrative purposes. And then, yeah, here's a fleece. I'm gonna cram that in there, and then I'll put the rain jacket on top. Cinch this down. So, the beauty of these is that they do keep things pretty compressed, and they fit nice in a pack. And Granite Gear is high quality. If you're in the northern Minnesota area, I suggest you go to their Two Harbors showroom, so you can usually get pretty good deals. They're open most weekdays. Once again, that's at that roll top kind of fitting in there. So I'm just going to roll it down, squeeze out the air. These are really nice to have. Buckle. And then we'll utilize the compression element of it. Cinch down the sides, just like this with the sleeping bag. Same idea. And honestly, you can see, so these are the two 10-liter ones. They're the smallest ones available. And even these, like with like a couple days worth of clothes and a sleeping bag, aren't even at full capacity. So you could obviously get much bigger. This is the smallest one, extra small. So yeah, here we go. eVent sill, Granite Gear, compression dry sacks. This is the 10-liter size. And I recommend them for sleeping bags and clothes. And those are the best applications for them. They're about $20 some. They weigh nothing, and they are waterproof, and they compress, and they help to make your packing experience more enjoyable. Once again, Granite gear, 2 Hours, Minnesota, high quality products. Definitely recommend having these for your backpacking and canoe camping adventures. So thanks everyone for tuning into another video on the Stony River channel, and I look forward to putting out more content in the future. Thank you.